Okay, here we are. We're going to do a review on the Coleman Even-temp instant stove. This one comes with a griddle. The beauty and the reason we bought this is that you can use the small Coleman propane canisters with it instead of the big 9 kilo LPGs. And that's what we're going to use on our camping trips from now on. Okay, this is how it comes in the box. Everything fits neatly away inside the stove. Okay. It really is quite simple and easy to set up. Now, the left-hand windshield also acts as a small utensil holder and holds a spot for the grease catcher. Now, this is the hose for the 9 kg bottle, which we won't use again. Okay, now if you're going to use the small, and that's the grease catcher there. Yep, and it comes with three little holes that line up, and it just sits really neatly in the wind catcher. Now, the adapter for the gas bottle, you have to use that even if you're going to use the big bottle or the small ones as we are. It's just a matter of screwing that on. Alright, tricky little buggers that they can be. Alright. Luckily we're not doing a video on how to screw a connector onto a gas bottle. Now it's just a matter of once you've screwed that bottle on, is screwing it into the hole. It's just hand tight, no tools necessary. Alright, and once that's screwed in, you're set up ready to go. Now we used this last night. There are 4 rubber feet that go onto it, and I screwed them on last night. But now, the 3 burners, right, they can all be lit independently of each other. Okay, quickly show you how. Right, it really is the fastest setup and lighting stove I've used before. You can just have the middle one on, or either M1 if you want, and you can light any of them if you just want one on. Okay. Now, right, the griddle plate itself is really thin and really light. So, now, to show them the light, all 3. Yeah, it's just a matter of turning the dial and pushing the red button. Now, it really is easy to set up, and it really is quick and fast. Now, with this griddle plate, it's not cast iron, so you can't use any metal utensils or anything like that on it. But if you're not using the griddle plate, you can just use it like a normal stove. We had frying pans and pots going on there last night. It really does throw out the heat. Okay, give you an example of how quickly it does cook. We'll now add to the Coleman review egg cooking review. So, as I said before, you can only use plastic utensils. You can't use, like that one, you can't use metal, and you can't put any metal pots or cast iron things on top of the griddle. Right. It is quite big, but it is really easy to carry around. As you can see by the carry handle down there, once it's all packed away, and it packs away basically as quickly as what it does when you set it up. And it is quite portable. Now, you don't have to have eggshell when you're cooking your eggs while you're camping. That's just one of Sharon's sort of favourite accessories with her eggs. Yeah. But what we really liked about it was the small gas bottle being able to use, and how quickly and easily it is to set up and cook with. So it really is quite slim. I'd have to say it's probably the quickest and easiest gas stove I've used before. So yeah, it is a little bit windy here today. You can probably hear the phone ringing, but it's still throwing out a lot of heat. Actually, it was quite windy last night as well when we were using it, and it didn't really affect it at all. Now you can see how quickly those eggs are already cooking, and how well it doesn't stick. You know, the secret to using non-stick is don't add olive oil or anything like that. Even the dog's impressed. So yeah. So I have to admit, highly recommend the Coleman Even-temp grill. Now Shannon's doing her eggs in 3 different flip modes, so we might do a review on egg cooking next. But look, if you're after the Coleman Even-temp stove, we're really quite impressed with how quickly it is to set up, how quickly it is to put away, and how well it gets the heat going. Righto, I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, we'll put some more up and we'll subscribe.